Welcome everyone to TWA's Battlefront. I'm RJ Peckham alongside my broadcast colleague Mark Adams. We are here live at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island. We are just a week or so away from our annual Royal Rumble, and the road to telethon will begin. And we're going to see many matches unfold tonight. But first, I want to tell everyone that it's unfortunate circumstances that after the car accident that Justin Roberts suffered, he will no longer be joining us at his backstage commentary for TWA. From what I understand, there's Tony Stark, the man who ran over Justin Roberts. He's going to have a lot of explaining to do for his actions. TWAWorld. As you may know, during one of my drunken stupors last week, I accidentally ran over backstage announcer Justin Roberts. I have been charged for a DUI, and it's looking like I'll be serving 8 months in jail. I've now realized how bad my addiction is, and I welcome the sentence. During those 8 months, I will be attending a rehabilitation class. If you or your family is watching Justin, I'm sincerely sorry for what I did. I took the job that you love doing away from you, and I feel real awful about it. No, you have not pursued any options of suing me, even though you have every right reason and every right to do so. But you are indeed entitled to some compensation. I am donating $750,000 from Stark Industries to you and your loved ones. I hope this eases the pain and that you fully recover sometime soon. Goodbye, everyone. Tony Stark sounded very sincere about his apology to Justin Roberts. Apparently, we've known Iron Man has had alcohol problems and drug problems for quite a few months now, and now he's going to rehab to finally address this, and we hope Iron Man as well as Justin will both be back sometime in the future. So you're sure you can be the new backstage announcer? Yep. Splendid. It was noble of you to take up my offer, Mr. Offer. Anything to piss my old pal Billy off, sir? Yes. Well, Vince, go out there and start interviewing. Yes, sir. Oh no, this guy is back. Who let him back? It's Pennybags, that's who let him back. Why did no one run this by me? Well, we're going to have to get used to that egomaniac running while backstage. But we're going to start off the evening with Her Majesty's tag team, who actually gave a hard time to the tag team champions, Kubrick's men, last time on Battlefront. They are going to be taking on the challenge of these newcomers in the Television Wrestling Association, the Wet Bandits, who, from what my information has given here, they are known as Harry and Marv. they've made 2 unsuccessful attempts at robberies, first at the house of Kevin McAllister, then at Duncan's Toy Chest. Both were flops. Now they're trying to enter into the world of professional wrestling to get by. The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, at a total combined weight of 382 pounds, the Wet Bandits. Not a whole lot is learned about these guys, specifically any wrestling skill they may or may not have in that ring.
Well, if these two want to be in the Royal Rumble, they better give us a very, very, very good match.
And their opponents, from London, England, at a total combined weight of 355 pounds, Her Majesty's Tag Team.
Well, these two men will not hesitate to put on a heck of a show. Austin Powers and Mr. Bean have already proven that they gelled quite well as a tag team. They took Jack Torrance and Alex DeLarge to the limit last time on Battlefront.
Well, if you call it disqualification win, taking them to the limit.
That disqualification came about because Kubrick's guys became frustrated. Jack Torrance was out of his zone because Austin Powers and Bean were baffling Jack Torrance with their offense.
Well, hopefully, Kubrick, being the genius that he is, he's going to keep Jack out of the tag title match at the Rumble as much as he can.
Well, he better come up with a strategy fast because they're going to await the challenge of the red-hot brute force at the Royal Rumble. Conan and Tarzan have been on fire, and if Kubrick's guys can't come up with a strategy to defeat the two powerhouses, I think it's safe to say we will be crowning new tag team champions. And of course, both of these teams, the Wet Bandits and Her Majesty's tag team, would love to be in the tag title hunt. And for that matter, we know that Mr. Bean has entered himself into the Royal Rumble match. Austin Powers hasn't given any confirmation, though, about being in the Rumble match, although he has said to me before we went on the air that he is putting all his eggs in one basket and rooting for his partner, Mr. Bean. He knows with the experience he's had in previous Royal Rumble matches, he thinks he can go the distance.
What experience? I mean, I don't think he's lasted more than 5 minutes if you combine all of his times in every Rumble.
Well, Mr. Bean, since he's been in a few Royal Rumbles, he knows what to expect. But of course, it all depends upon the luck of the draw. If Mr. Bean gets a low number, that alone is going to be like a 1 out of 40 odds of winning it. And speaking, of course, of the odds-on favorites of the Royal Rumble, the one that everyone's going to keep their eye on is Bane. He beat Chuck Norris last week to get the number 40 spot in the Rumble, and Chuck Norris has got to be the one with the least odds to win. 1, 2. Bane nearly got the win. But Marv gets the shoulder up. So far, Harry and Marv have not been able to figure out Her Majesty's tag team.
Did these guys say they trained at Chicago style wrestling? Because it sure doesn't look like it.
Maybe they need to turn this into a Chicago street fight if they want to win. I mean, didn't they escape prison by starting a riot?
Marv, do you realize they're getting counted out?
Harry doesn't look too happy about that, and now he's taking matters into his own hands. Marv doesn't get in the ring, he is going to face a count out. And he tags in Harry, who already looks agitated. And Mr. Bean with a huge uppercut. And Marv trying to hammer rights at Mr. Bean. And now is Bean going to go for the pin? Instead, he makes the tag to Austin Powers. Personally, I felt Bean should have gone for the pinfall for the victory. And that was enough time for Harry to get his shoulder up. Rookie mistake on behalf of Her Majesty's tag team. And Harry with a huge dive. And now Harry and Marv successfully cutting the ring in half. Looks like we're going to see some double team maneuver coming up here. Oh! And now Harry has until the count of 5 to get out of there. Marv posturing to the crowd. And Austin Powers just speared Harry right off the apron. Marv didn't take to that too kindly. 1, 2, no! Austin Powers still stays alive for his team. And now we have an all-out Donnybrook here, I think. Austin goes for the pin again. What? And now Austin Powers makes the tag to Mr. Bean. The crowd is going to go wild. Oh, tried to miss. He missed the uppercut, and Marv came right back.
Has anybody connected with that?
Well, it's give or take. And Mr. Bean tried to go for a pin, but not even a 1 count, I don't think. And Marv showing off some aerial tactics with a drop kick. I didn't realize a guy with that body weight could actually lift himself high like that. And Mr. Bean with a huge full Nelson submission, and Marv couldn't take the pain anymore. That's it. Bean and Austin Powers are the victors.
You are your winners, Her Majesty's Tag Team.
Mr. Bean and Austin Powers are on fire. They're slowly climbing up the ranks of the tag team division, and Mr. Bean hopes that whatever success he's experiencing now as a tag team artist will carry over into singles competition as he prepares for the 30-man Royal Rumble coming up in a week. Come on, Bob, get out!
Oh boy!
Well, obviously you lied about your wrestling experience.
But I did find it entertaining watching you two get hurt for some insane reason. And since Pennybags wants to shove upper-class competitors in this company, I'll do the opposite. Welcome to the Towser Wrestling Association, Harry and Marv. Oh, and I got a handful of Royal Rumble spots left open, so I'll put you both in. Good luck.
Harry and Marv not only have jobs in the TWA, but they're entered into the 40-man Royal Rumble match.
Is Maze just doing this to spite Pennybags?
Not to mention it's every man for himself. If Harry and Marv split as a result of this, they're in huge trouble. Long time no see, Blackbeard.
What the hell are you doing here? You're breaching your end of our loser leaves TWA clause.
You mean that old piece of paper that means nothing now?
It's still in effect, Vince.
Not while Rich Uncle Pennybags is the GM.
Son of a bitch! He hired you back?
That's right. I'm the new backstage announcer, and I'm going to use my power to make you look horrible and build up Pennybags during this upcoming election.
Okay, bring it, Vince. But you're gonna have a hard time making me look bad, 'cause Pennybags has already done a good enough job of doing that to himself.
Excuse me, Grizzly Adams. I got interviews to conduct. Well, as I said earlier, Harry and Marv, those two better actually rely on a team effort, because with the way they lost against Her Majesty's tag team, I don't see how they're going to survive for a long period of time as singles in the Royal Rumble. Coming up next, we've got another man who is interested in winning the Royal Rumble, Borat. He successfully defeated Robert Barone on the last Battlefront, but now he's awaiting the challenge of the unpredictable Ghostface.
Do we have any confirmation if Ghostface is in?
I haven't received any information about that just yet. Ghostface, I know, has become a thorn in the side to anybody who's become an enemy to Freddy Krueger, specifically Jason Voorhees, as he cost Jason the TWA title against Freddy Krueger at End of Days.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Woodsboro, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ghostface.
Oh, I'm getting word through my earpiece, Mark, that apparently Captain Rhodes has decided to grant Machesty's request in giving him a match tonight for the Rated R Championship on tonight's Battlefront.
Why? He doesn't have to do that.
Well, Captain Rhodes usually backs down from a lot of challenges, so it is kind of out of the ordinary that he would actually grant a challenge to Machete.
I mean, he should be using this time to prepare for the Royal Rumble.
Well, I'm sure he is, and so is Machete for that matter.
And his opponent, from Kazakhstan, weighing in at 224 pounds, Borat.
Look at that, a true Royal Rumble veteran who holds the record for the shortest time ever.
Is it Bushwhacker Luke territory or the Warlord territory?
Okay, maybe he hasn't done as bad as those two, but it's still pretty pathetic.
You know, one of the shockers in terms of the shortest time ever in the Royal Rumble, one of those honors would have to go to Batman. He only spent less than a minute in the 2013 Royal Rumble.
Batman, Royal Rumbles to him is like the Maple Leafs to the Stanley Cup. It's just unattainable.
Ghostface so far on the offensive against Borat. Borat hopes to capitalize on that huge upset victory he got over Robert Barone on last Battlefront and have some serious momentum going into the Royal Rumble. Borat is also a guy who has probably the longest odds of winning it. But if he happens to draw a high number, maybe this could be his year.
If somebody like Borat or Mr. Bean won the Royal Rumble, I'd quit.
Really? And Ghostface with a photo finish right to Borat. But Ghostface didn't go for the pin there. That's a rookie mistake. Ghostface has been serving as a minion to Freddy Krueger, although Freddy claims that Ghostface is not affiliated with him whatsoever. I don't buy into that personally. I hope that Freddy Krueger is keeping his eye on all of the 40 competitors that are going to be in that Royal Rumble, because they're all gunning for it. They all want his title.
Well, for now, he should be keeping his eye on the Stalker, that bastard who killed my favorite wrestler.
We know that the Stalker and Freddy Krueger will get it on for the TWA Championship at the Royal Rumble. And I personally don't think it's a coincidence that Ghostface just happens to attack Jason, Freddy Krueger's enemy. And Ghostface with a hard flying elbow to Borat. And there's a Ghost Rider! Can he finish Borat off with this? 1, 2, 3. Ghostface with a victory. Who's your winner? Ghostface! Well, Borat may have upset Robert on last Battlefront, but he failed to get the job done against Ghostface. I just hope Borat's confidence is not shattered at all. Surprise, surprise, the TWA champion.
Uh-oh. Cameraman, zoom out.
It's Jason Voorhees! And he's got Ghostface right by the neck! This is payback for End of Days! And now Jason, he's got his eyes set on the TWA champion, Freddy Krueger. But Freddy has already left the building. So Freddy not only has to deal with the Stalker at the upcoming Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but he also has to deal with a jilted ex-challenger and ex-champion, I might add, in Jason Voorhees. Freddy Krueger, I think it's safe to say his days as champion are numbered. Hi, it's Vince, your new backstage announcer and campaign supporter to Rich Uncle Pennybags. I am here with my first guest, the Rated R champion, Captain Rhodes. Hey Cap, long time no see.
Fuck the pleasantries, Vince, and just ask me your questions.
Yeah, of course. So some guy named Majesty wants to fight you for that belt tonight. Why exactly is this match happening? Why did you agree to these terms?
Because that spick can't stand the fact that I beat him and Francis to win this belt. He just had to ruin my preparation for the Royal Rumble by forcing me in this rematch.
Uh-huh. That sucks, man. But now, on to the important question. Does Rich Uncle Pennybags have your vote? You know he donates to charity, don't you?
Fuck no! That old bastard owes me $500,000 paycheck in real money. Plus this whole election is fucking stupid anyway.
But he promised...
Get in that ring, Rhodes.
Whoa! Now that's what I call a sticky situation. You know Pennybags promises to hire tighter security if he's elected. So Vince is supposed to ask Captain Rhodes the questions involving his match against Majesty, and all he can do is try to get his vote for Rich Uncle Pennybags to stay in as the head of the TWA.
Are we having that title match now?
In fact, we are. It's going to be Captain Rhodes defending his Rated R championship against the Hardcore Machete.
Well, then that bastard just softened him up for the match.
Indeed he did. And if Captain Rhodes is still nursing a hurt spine after that shot by Machete, safe to say Captain Rhodes' Rated R title run will probably be the shortest lived in Television Wrestling Association history.
No, it won't. Remember on Battlefronts, title matches always end in screw jobs.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the TWA Rated R Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Django from Mexico City, weighing in at 188 pounds, Majesty!
What business does Django have out here?
He's there to support his partner.
Since this is a Rated R title match, that means it's a hardcore match, so Django could get involved all he likes.
Indeed, as anything goes, this is Machete's environment. He's feeling ecstatic. He's pumped up. The crowd in the Dunkin' Donuts arena is pumped up. And I was pumped up to see some old school hardcore action. Machete, Rhodes, although Captain Rhodes seems to be hesitant to come out.
Oh, come on, he's hurt. Cancel the match.
No go, Mark. Captain Rhodes, he agreed to this stipulation, so now he's going to have to get in there and fight. And, wait a minute. Who is that? Who is that guy? He just nailed Django and Machete.
I don't know, but thank you.
The bell is rung now, and whoever this army guy is, he just knocked Django over the ropes, and he just slammed onto the steel steps, and Captain Rhodes with the crossroads, and, oh come on, don't let it end like this, no! Damn it! And Captain Rhodes has retained his title.
Thank God.
Winner of this bout, and still Rated R champion, Captain Rhodes!
Well, he could cut that belt in half and give half to it to whoever that army guy, that Buddy is. He just handed Captain Rhodes the match.
So, does this mean Rhodes has another new partner?
It's impossible. Rhodes has had 2 runs as tag team partners, but he ditched them because he doesn't like anybody but himself. This guy has friends is beyond me. Steel, welcome to the TWA. Now that the spit is out of my hair, I'm going to head home and prepare to win the 40-man Royal Rumble match. Well, Captain Rhodes just called this guy Steel. And now Captain Rhodes, still sporting that Rated R title around his waist, is preparing for the Royal Rumble match. He is a veteran in the Royal Rumbles, but he's never won any of them. After a 5-year drought, is Captain Rhodes going to finally step up and win it?
The TWA really knows me. They always put my 2 favorites back to back.
There's the TWA Women's Champion Metal Queen, although she's getting a different response from the crowd here compared to her early years.
Let's all just give her a chance to explain herself. I'm sure she has a very rational, valid explanation.
A rational, valid explanation of screwing Sarah Connor out of the women's title.
I'm very aware that I have been under a lot of flack after End of Days. Other divas have been constantly walking up to me and telling me what a disgrace I have become to both our division and women in general. No, I understand their anger. They are simply jealous. I did what I had to do to win this belt back. You all saw the horrible trials I went through in 2014. I needed this title back. The most interesting man, he actually showed me something. He showed me a power I never thought to use. My feminine physique. I realized, after all his constant attempts to fuck me, that I can use men. The most interesting man in the world drooled over me late last year. I decided to use that to my advantage. You see, I'm not a disgrace to women. I am a heroine to all of you. Men think of you as nothing more than sex objects. So, use it to your advantage. Use it to get to the top, like me.
Metal Queen's not going anywhere because there's Sarah Connor and she's making a beeline for Metal Queen.
But she's ready for her.
And here we go. Sarah Connor spears the hell out of Metal Queen. We got a cat fight on our hands. It looks like the referees are there to break this up. Metal Queen, I think I speak on behalf of the Divas and everyone watching here tonight that you should have a fair women's title rematch with Sarah Connor. Unfortunately, the Royal Rumble card is already full. So, what the hell? Let's have it right here tonight on Battlefront.
Oh, come on.
I can beat that. This match should be contested in a secure, controlled environment to ensure that no more chicanery takes place. I am placing this contest inside a steel cage. Now, both these ladies have an equal chance of winning. Equality. That's my motto. We don't have a cage here, genius. Oh, then make yourself useful and build a cage, Assistant General Manager. Vote for Rich Uncle Pennybags. Was my idea good, or what? It was excellent, sir. You got this election, sir. You're the master.
Why are we putting Metal Queen through this?
Well, I think it's perfectly fair. I mean, Sarah Connor has a right, since she was one of the finalists in that match for the women's title, so therefore Sarah Connor versus Metal Queen, I'm down for another match between those two. I could watch those two wrestle all the time.
Hold on just 1 minute. I heard a rumor that Freddy Krueger was talking to you about aligning. I certainly hope you did not consider his offer the least bit. Only an imbecile would align with him after the war we had with him. Just forget whatever nonsense he told you and focus on the task at hand. We must end our quarrel with the Slashers at the Royal Rumble and walk out the victors. I will see you then.
Dracula is not seem too pleased about the proposition that Freddy Krueger's been making towards Frankenstein and Karis to join his side. But coming up next, folks, we're going to see the debut of the one they call Ermac, who debuted on last Battlefront and made quite an impact, accompanied to the ring by Shang Tsung. He's going to be taking on Jim Carrey in his Ace Ventura game. We don't know what experience Ermac has in the ring, but from what I hear, he is a very lethal competitor. I just hope Ace Ventura, a veteran here in the TWA, does not take him lightly.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ace Ventura, Bad Detective.
Jim Carrey has confirmed himself for the Rumble too, but the TWA higher-ups demanded that he only compete in this match once, not 3 times like in 2013. So he hasn't confirmed yet which one of his personas he'll be going in as.
Well, I guess we'll find out at the Royal Rumble.
And his opponent, accompanied by Shang Tsung from Outworld, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ermac.
Did we hear it right, what Shang Tsung said last Battlefront? That this is the compilation of Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile's souls?
Maybe what Shang Tsung was trying to say, that Ermac is twice, maybe 3 times the ninja. Twice or 3 times the athlete than Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile put together.
Look at that.
Well, that was visually impressive.
Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile couldn't do that.
I don't know if any confirmation that if Ermac is going to be in the Royal Rumble or not. You know that Jim Carrey has entered, whether he appears as Ace Ventura, The Mask, or Lloyd Christmas, it's unknown. Of course, Jim Carrey also has a little bit of double duty at the Rumble, because under his Lloyd Christmas gimmick, he has been the recent mentor of sorts to the team Brute Force, who will be awaiting the challenge of Jack Torrance and Alex DeLarge for the tag team titles at the Royal Rumble. And now Shang Tsung creeping up on the apron. You know he's going to pull something dastardly. And Ermac is just slowly dissecting Ace Ventura in every limb of his body, focusing on the knee. And there's the blinding green mist and a back crack.
Showing shades of Reptile and now shades of Scorpion.
The spear, which was Scorpion's finishing maneuver. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ermac in less than a minute gets a victory over Ace.
Here's your winner, Ermac.
I've received word that Vince is going to try and talk to these two, see if either of them are going to be in the Rumble.
Well, if Ermac does enter, then all those 39 superstars that await him, they might as well be afraid. This guy it's scary.
In that one encounter, you have already exceeded my expectations,
Ermac. I am confident this establishment will be ours very shortly.
We are honored to serve you in this conquest, sorcerer.
Hey, hold up, guys.
Rude?
Okay, might as well interview you. Since you and that Ermac guy are now officially honorary roster members, will you, Ermac, or both of you for that matter, be entering the Royal Rumble match?
We have no interest in playing your petty Earthrealm games, peasant. Our reasons for being here will be revealed at a later time.
One last thing. You see this? This is a phone. Would you care to press this button and place your vote for rich Uncle Pennybags?
Leave my sight, Earthrealmer. I have matters of higher importance to tend to.
What do you want, homie?
So you want to face Waldo in a match at the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have sanctioned the match, and it will be for your light heavyweight title.
What? Why?
You do realize your boyfriend hasn't defended his title since he won it in November at the Super Series.
Fine, whatever. Still won't change the fact that my man will kick Waldo's ass.
So you're cool with this, Legs?
Whatever, man. Let's go, babe.
We must flee, Freddy. Jason has been searching for you all night. The last thing we need is him incapacitating you tonight and making you an easy target for the Stalker at the Royal Rumble.
Free? The last thing I need going into a match with the Stalker is to look like a coward. If I see Jason, then I'll just jump him before he can jump me. I'll have eyes all over this building, Hitch.
Oh no. Freddy!
Hard choke slam to the world champion, and he is down and out. Jason looks like he's making a beeline for Alfred Hitchcock. He's trying to run through the door, but he can't get through. It's locked. He's going to carry the fat frame of Alfred Hitchcock. Choke slammed him hard.
That's an elder. That's abuse.
Jason Voorhees means business. He went after Ghostface, the world champion Freddy Krueger, and his manager, or at least I think his manager, Alfred Hitchcock. What happens if he cross paths with a Stalker? Now Jason is throwing Freddy to the outside here. It looks like the battle is still resuming.
You call this a battle?
Okay, it's become a massacre now. Jason Voorhees is just carrying Freddy's carcass all the way to the ring. I don't know what he's trying to prove here. He's not in line for a title shot. And Freddy goes right over the steel steps. Jason has collected a steel chair and he just smacked Freddy with it hard. Crowd at the Dunkin' Donuts arena are loving this. Jason tried to grab out a table. Jason grabbed Freddy hard.
He wants to finish what he was trying to start at End of Days. What's he want?
Wait, it's a Stalker! Stalker. Is he going to choke slam Freddy through the table? Oh! Right through the flames! Jason, choke slam to the Stalker as well. Now Jason, Crystal Lake cross to Freddy Krueger. But the Stalker is up.
What the hell is going on here?
Freddy and Jason are both down. Probably safe to say that the Stalker has the advantage against Freddy Krueger heading into the Royal Rumble. But Freddy, if we've known him in the past, he is a crafty champion. One who manages to slip through the cracks every time. Hi, it's Vince again. Please welcome 2 of this year's Royal Rumble participants. Number 40, Bane, and number 1, Chuck Norris. So Bane, feeling good at entering number 40?
Yes, I am, Mr. Arthur. But truth be told, even if I had lost to Norris in that match last Battlefront and received the number 1 spot, I still would have been confident.
Oh, give me a break. Why'd you interrupt? That's rude, man. You're ecstatic that you got number 40, because with your horrible stamina, you would never be able to survive from the number 1 spot. I, however, am in the best shape of my life. I'm ready to go the distance and wrestle all 39 opponents for 1 hour. Bane, when you enter that ring last, I'll still be there, waiting for you.
I look forward to it.
Before I leave you, can I chalk your votes up to Rich Uncle Pennybags?
He has my vote.
Finally. And you too, Chuck? Man, all the Billy Mays supporters are rude. I'll be back with some more Royal Rumble participants and hopefully more Pennybags supporters.
What you got? What? I just want to luck you good wish against Big Blue Blood, whom I pay You paid? Oh, did I say paid? Sorry, I meant, laid! Yeah, that's it! I laid him! Go get him, Jack!
Well, coming up next, we've got the match, long awaited match that Jagat has wanted since he was screwed out of the Universal Championship match at the end of days against the biggest Blue Blood. Biggest Blue Blood has been a long thorn in the side of Jagat back in their TWAR days. Now, Biggest Blue Blood has chased Jagat all the way to the ranks of the TWA, and Jagat hopefully wants to put his rival away once and for all.
We have too many rejects here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 266 pounds, Biggest Blue Blood.
Wait a minute, that looks suspiciously like the most interesting man's limo. Only with bullhorns strapped on it.
And a JBL license plate.
He's a tall man, standing at nearly 7 feet. But his slender frame doesn't exactly inspire fear in any of the other superstars. Meanwhile, Jagat is not only tall, but muscular as well. He can strike fear into a lot of opponents, and he hopes to make Biggest Blue Blood his next victim. Where does Jagat stand right now?
Oh shit, I forgot. Does that count that DQ win he got?
Yes.
And I think it's maybe 8 or 9.
And his opponent, from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 376 pounds, Jagat.
This man, he's not only prepared to take out the Biggest Blue Blood, but he's prepared to take out 39 other superstars as he has entered his name into the Royal Rumble match. I tell you, Mark, there is a lot of heavy favorites going in. Mario, the Incredible Hulk, Superman, as well as James Bond. But we must not forget about this man, the German Giant. If he scores a high number, it's safe to say he could be possibly an odds-on favorite to win it. And what an accomplishment it would be for this man to go to the main event of Telethon less than a year into his professional TWA career.
Alright, Jagat, make this quick so we can move on.
Despite being a foreigner from Munich, Germany, he has amassed quite a following here in the United States. People in Providence, Rhode Island, they're chanting for him like crazy. And Jagat with a hard big boot to Biggest Blue Blood. Jagat's whole motto is eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. That's right, take that, Brock Lesnar. Jagat is the real deal. But wait a minute, that's Hulk Hogan! And Biggest Blue Blood just smacked Jagat over the head with a chair!
Another DQ? This is gonna ruin Jagat's momentum.
Well, you can thank Bulk Hogan for that. He's been ruining Jagat's momentum. What is this all? Jagat is supposed to be Bulk Hogan's ally.
Didn't see that coming, did ya? That's left, Jagat. I paid Blue Blood and I introduced him to Panty Bags. He, unlike you, obeys me and doesn't show off and steal my monumentum. By the way, I am in the Royal Rumble TWA match, and I'm in it to win it. With the power of my 44-inch waist, brother, I'm gonna beat the Royal Rumble match. I'm gonna go Telethon 6 and finally get that big TWA title right around my big fat waist, brother. And the best part is, you aren't in it! Let's get out of here!
And now Bulk Hogan is hightailing it. And I think he tripped on his way out of the ring. He better run once Jagat comes through, because now that Bulk Hogan's entering in the Royal Rumble, you can damn sure bet that Jagat is going to be there not only to win it, but to make sure that Bulk Hogan doesn't survive. Bulk Hogan must be shitting in his pants right now. So, is the cage ready yet? Yeah, but the only cage the construction crew could build on such short notice was one of those cheap chain link fence ones. That's fine. Cheaper is better. I'm not sure if you've checked the polls yet, but I have, and I'm leading by a mile. That will change, Billy. Don't get overconfident. Once I prove to everyone how much I care about the lower class everyman, the pendulum will swing in my favor. Not to mention, I now have got a media mogul supporting me. A man you and the TWA know very well. Yeah, Vince, right? Nope. I'll introduce him at the end of tonight's show. Before we get to some boring diva match, I'm here with two more Royal Rumble participants. Super Spy James Bond and some giant named Jaws. Okay, go ahead.
Jaws, I don't mean to bring up past grievances after we just made up, but last year you, who wasn't even in the Rumble, cost me the entire thing. I was very determined to win last year, but now I am obsessed with winning this year. And I will not put up with any cheap shots. Just know that, friend.
That reminds me, you guys are both in tonight's 6-man Royal Rumble Invitational Battle Royal. You two gonna explode in there?
I think I'll let Jaws speak about that.
I understand, James. What I did for Trevelyan last year was cheap and unfair. But this year, I'm on my own, and I will do anything to get that TWA championship back. Even if that means eliminating you again. As for tonight's Battle Royal, let's just see how it goes. And whatever happens, happens.
That's just like so great, guys. You voting for Rich Uncle Pennybags?
you kidding me? After he threw me in that tiny prison for a month? Pennybags can go square to hell.
You want to vote him in, Jaws?
No.
Assholes. Alright, back to those stupid announcers.
Hey! These stupid announcers, Vince, are the ones who call to TWA action. These announcers are the ones that are the lifeblood of TWA, so I advise you show some goddamn respect. Anyway, James Bond and Jaws have made no qualms about the fact that it is every man for himself in the Royal Rumble. Even though they're on good terms, they won't be when it's inside that ring and it's for the TWA title. But coming up next, we've got the women's title on the line in a steel cage. Sarah Connor against Meadow Queen. And we all know that legendary Hell in a Cell match those two had around 2 years ago for that women's title. Can this steel cage match top those previous performances by Meadow Queen and Sarah Connor? I think it will. Sarah Connor is ready. Meadow Queen better be ready.
The following contest is a steel cage match, and it is for the TWA Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 128 pounds, Sarah Connor.
God, I hope there's another screw job here.
Well, there is going to be no screw job because unlike the Captain Rhodes machete match, there's a steel cage here. So therefore, nobody can get in, nobody can get out, and we will have a clear-cut winner. Meadow Queen is going to have to rely on her skills, on her legacy, and her wrestling acumen to get past Sarah Connor.
And her opponent, from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing in at 140 pounds, she is the TWA Women's Champion, Metal Queen.
Whoa, she took her armor off.
Metal Queen has certainly been liberated lately. I guess the Women's Championship around her waist for the third time has given her that feeling of liberation, so to speak.
Seems with every passing month or two, she removes something from her clothing, and you know what? I don't mind.
Yeah, you and 10 billion other men on this earth.
Oh, look.
Oh, the most interesting man in the world, the Universal Champion, joining us. I suppose you're here to watch the match take place, most interesting man?
Yes, I am. Quite frankly, I am positive. No, not positive. Not positive. 100% sure. Metal Queen is going to teach that same lesson to Sarah Connor, what she just did at the end of days. Metal Queen showed that ugly diva Sarah Connor that she is the one true face of the women's division. She exudes such class, such sexiness, and such power. I mean, come on, look at this girl. She's just fantastic.
Okay, I see you're really drooling over Metal Queen. Of course, most interesting man, it is debated heavily that Metal Queen only won the Women's Championship at End of Days because you were at ringside.
What are you insinuating, RJ?
I wouldn't question your integrity, most interesting man. You know me better than that.
Like I said, Metal Queen, regardless of help from me, she was going to beat Sarah Connor anyway.
He's right.
Well, why don't you and the most interesting man go hang out at a bar?
No offense to him, but I just like him because of her.
Metal Queen with a hard chop. Of course, most interesting man, I gotta ask. Have you entered your name into the Royal Rumble match yet? As a matter of fact, I have. And I would like to put everybody, all the 39 superstars in that Royal Rumble, on notice. They are not only facing the most interesting Universal Champion in the history of the Television Wrestling Association, they are stepping into the ring with the most interesting Royal Rumble winner in the world. I usually tell people to stay thirsty, my friends, but I intend to stay hungry. And I stay hungry for that TWA Championship gold around my waist.
I've been thinking a little about you in the Rumble. I don't want to wish this upon you, but do you think that since last year at the Rumble, that's where your rivalry with Nazareth began, that he might return there?
That is just silly superstition. I killed Nazareth months ago. That bastardo is out of the picture. I beat him with his own heart punch. This universal title is around my waist, and there's not anybody can do about it. Not Nazareth, not James Bond, not the Incredible Hulk, not Mario, not Superman, not anybody that walks into that Royal Rumble match. I am in it to win it. Metal Queen looks like she's in it to win it as well, as she just gorilla press slams Sarah Connor.
What other diva can do that and look so good doing it?
You seem to have very exquisite taste in women, Mr. Athers. Metal Queen taking time to posture to the crowd. I think that's a big mistake. She is not posturing. She is showing the whole world what she is made of. Oh! She really proved a mistake right there.
I'm sure she meant to do that. She would never be on Botchamania.
Metal Queen so far has got the edge on Sarah Connor. And there's the Queen DDT. That's it, Metal Queen. All you have to do is put her away with the Warhammer. And now, is the Warhammer coming up? There it is!
Quick, get out of there.
That's it, Metal Queen. All you have to do is climb up. Look at Sarah Connor. She's pathetic. She is down for the count. How she is even put in the debate over who is the real women's champion is beyond me. But oh! That's why! Sarah Connor with a hard suplex drags Metal Queen down and shows this ain't over yet. And of course, there's nothing that the most interesting man can do about it.
The door's open. Quick, get out of there.
That's it, Metal Queen. Use the door. Just get there. Just get there. Wait, I have an idea. Just stay there. Stay put. I'm coming. What is he doing?
Oh, thank God.
Hey, come on. This is ridiculous. No.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to hurt her, are you? You could get suspended for this.
Oh, he just put his hands on a lady. Oh no. This is ridiculous. The whole idea of a cage was that nobody could get in. Can't end like this. Come on. No. And now, the most interesting man is forcing Sarah Connor to watch Metal Queen as she... Damn it! Metal Queen's retained the title.
Once again, thank God.
Winner of this bout, and still Women's Champion, Battle Queen!
Yeah, thanks to the most interesting man in the world interfering in the cage. I don't know how he slid through the cage door. Metal Queen is still the women's champion.
Well, I appreciate him helping her, but I don't know if he should have hit Sarah Connor.
Oh, but Sarah Connor's not going to take that, and now she nails most interesting man, determination!
How could she do that?
Simple. She was screwed out of the title thanks to this moron.
Is this going to be a double suspension?
Sarah Connor is full of piss and vinegar. She wanted that woman's title back, and it was all taken away from her. Now she's ramming the most interesting man from pillar to post. Hard slap. Oh no. Termination from the top rope. Jesus Christ, superstar! Oh!
That had to have broken his nose.
Worse, it humiliated the Universal Champion in front of all these fans in the Dunkin' Donuts arena. He got his ass kicked by a girl!
So what, is that going to be added to that list of facts that he has?
The most interesting ass kicking in the world. Hey, sexy. Don't bother, male. You can't have me. Jeez, why do you girls hate compliments now? Would you mind if we had a brief interview? Make it quick. So now that you don't have to attend the Royal Rumble, what are your plans for this upcoming week? I'm gonna go home and talk about boys. You know, because that's all you think we talk about. Any chance of you voting for rich Uncle Pennybags? You fucking bitch! I'll get that fucking title from you, Queen! Fuck you! Help? God, you look so good on your back. Where's the most interesting man?
He's in the recovery room. Sarah did quite a number on him.
Good! You go in there and tell him he is out of the Royal Rumble match!
Why?
Why? Why? He attacked Sarah Connor, who is, you know, a woman.
But I thought you liked him.
I do like him. In fact, he should really be suspended for 6 months. I'm being lenient on him.
That sounds fair, Billy. Okay, go tell him, WWE Crew 2.
I'm not telling him. You do it.
Would one of you just go up here and do it already? So, Selena, would you like to join my little political party? I could really benefit from having a woman representative to get the female vote. Especially one as smart, generous, and beautiful as you. Say no more, sir. I'll be happy to join. I will, of course, be paid in real American dollars, right? Of course! Then I'm all yours. Yes, you are. That's it. That's the proof Legs needs. You taste like strawberries. Ugh.
If that footage gets on his political campaign, then he's finished.
I've never seen a more disgusting offensive display in my life. And I've looked at the Kardashians, for God's sake. Well, here's Team 2D. Both of these men have entered their names into the Royal Rumble match. Of course, it's going to be every man for himself, so these two cannot turn their backs on each other for 1 second.
But what everybody's more interested in knowing is why these two attacked the angry video game nerd last Battlefront.
Well, that was completely uncalled for, the way they committed such an attack on the nerd, and I'm pretty sure the Nintendo family is going to be gunning for these two guys. Looks like they've got some explaining to do here.
You know, I heard a rumor today, Doc.
What's that, Bugs?
It's news that's uncertain, but that's not important. You've heard that even after we attacked their foul-mouthed manager, none of the Nintendo family members showed up here tonight. What does that tell you? It tells me that they are terrified now that they're on our bad side.
Yeah, a bunch of little bellies.
I'm sure you Maroons all thought that attack was just because of what Waluigi said. Nope, this goes deeper, Doc. I want to get back at that nerd ever since he assaulted me and relieved himself all over my face. I spent days in the shower getting the shit out of my fur, my whiskers, my nose, my mouth. Point being, I waited a long time, bub, and now you got yours. And what are your friends gonna do about it? Those gutless sprites didn't even show up tonight. Oh, sure, they ran out and defended you last Battlefront just to look brave. But did they follow through tonight?
Let's find out, Bugs. Come on, Nintendo pussies. Come out here and beat us up again. Come defend your manager's honor.
I think that says it all, Homer. Come on, let's scram. We gotta prepare to throw 38 Maroons over the top rope.
That's not like the Nintendo family not to respond.
I know, and Mario, as well as Luigi, are both considered to be odds-on favorites to win the Royal Rumble come a few weeks from now. But from what I hear, Vince Offer is going to get an interview with two other men who are sure odds-on favorites to win it.
Alright, here's my last interviewees before we go to tonight's main event.
Two more Royal Rumble Invitational participants, the Incredible Hulk and Superman. You two are heavy odds-on favorites for both the Royal Rumble and tonight's Battle Royal Invitational, so plead your case.
In 2011 and 2012, I was a man 3 Royal Rumble participants had to beat to become the heavyweight champion, and I turned back all of their challenges. My records speak for themselves. if I win the Royal Rumble, I will smash whoever the champion will be at Telethon and win that TWA title for the long-awaited second time.
Okay. You?
You're absolutely right, Hulk. For 3 straight telethons, you beat the Royal Rumble winners to keep your title. I was one of them. But I'm in this Rumble too, Bruce. You gotta understand, you're not going to be dealing with a mortal man. You'll have to deal with the Man of Steel, your opponent from Telemania 2, one who is more determined to get back to the top of the TWA mountain. The top of the mountain. That's a place both of us have been far away from for a long time. I guess at the Rumble, it's simply gonna boil down to which one of us wants it more. Good luck, Bruce.
Alright. They both sound confident. Oh shit, I forgot to ask them if they'll vote for Pennybags. Hey, wait up! Well, here is the list of the people that are going to be involved in the Invitational here tonight. 6-man Royal Rumble Invitational: Incredible Hulk, Superman, James Bond, Jaws, Bane, and Dracula. 4 out of the 6 have been former TWA heavyweight champions. And needless to say, a majority of these people are heavy odds-on favorites to win the Royal Rumble. And Bane is, of course, one of the lucky favorites. He's drawn number 40. Is he going to repeat his success here tonight?
The following contest is a 6-man Rumble Royal Invitational. Introducing first, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Incredible Hulk.
You remember 2 years ago when we had this very same 6-man battle royal, the Battlefront just before the Royal Rumble, and he won it?
Indeed. Incredible Hulk started to rebound in 2014 when he made it all the way to the finals of the King of the Tube tournament and was very close to becoming TWA champion once again, but he lost in the finals. But after that magnificent showing, the Hulk showed that he is back and he wants that title around his waist.
And from Metropolis, weighing in at 270 pounds, Superman.
Of course, this we cannot forget him at all. Man of Steel won a fresh new contract at End of Days, and now he is looking to ride his momentum all the way to the main event of Telethon. And he, of course, is very familiar with that man standing in the ring. Superman and the Incredible Hulk will never forget that legendary, iconic battle those two had at Telemania 2 for the world's title. It was our TWA's equivalent of Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant. It's that magnificent.
And from London, England, weighing in at 216 pounds, 007, James Bond.
As we've documented, James Bond had a horrible 2014, but that was in course thanks in large part to Alec Trevelyan, who was determined on ruining Bond's life. But after Bond disposed of Trevelyan inside Hell in a Cell at End of Days,
He has finally got that monkey off his back, and now he swears 2015 he will not be denied. He will win the Royal Rumble match and go to the main event of Telethon and win it all back.
And from Poland, weighing in at 340 pounds, Charles!
Here's someone who's been somewhat overlooked as a Royal Rumble odds-on favorite, despite the fact that he is a former TWA champion.
Jaws had a stellar year. He was the one responsible for eliminating James Bond, albeit illegally, from last year's Royal Rumble. He also went on to have a calendar year, becoming not only King of the Tube, but TWA World Champion, both in the same night. If there's any other giant that will give Jagat a run for his money in the Royal Rumble, it's Jaws.
And from the pit, weighing in at 271 pounds, he is the current primetime champion, Bane!
Not overlook this man for a second. He's going to be the number 40 entrant. Chuck Norris said that even though he is drawn number 1, he is not threatened or intimidated by that position whatsoever. He made a bold statement earlier tonight that he is going to go the distance and try to win the Royal Rumble. But it's nearly impossible because with the luck of the draw, we haven't seen anybody numbers 1 through 30 go all the way to win it.
And lastly, from Transylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, Count Dracula!
You want to talk Royal Rumble veterans? There he is right there. Possibly the best one of them all.
Count Dracula was one man short of winning the Royal Rumble in 2011 when he fell to that man right there, Superman.
And plus, on top of that, in almost every Royal Rumble he's been in, he has done exceedingly well, lasting a long time and throwing out quite a lot of people.
Dracula, once again, not intimidated by anybody he sees in that ring. This could be his opportunity to make that huge statement. Once again, it all depends upon the luck of the draw and what these men are going to go through. And now we've got James Bond and Incredible Hulk spared off. And the whole idea is to throw your opponent over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. This is a Royal Rumble preview, so to speak. We got Superman and Dracula, James Bond and the Incredible Hulk, Jaws and Bane squaring off. Dracula tried to eliminate Superman, perhaps as payback from the 2011 Royal Rumble. And oh, James Bond accidentally ran into his newfound friend Jaws. We haven't seen those two come to blows yet. And now Superman hopes to throw Dracula out. Jaws with a hard kick. Not to mention, we have to include other people that are going to be involved with this. Mario is involved, Luigi, also Borat, Mr. Bean, Harry and Marv, the newcomers. We also got Captain Rhodes, Frankenstein, Karis, and not to forget, the number 1 entrant, Chuck Norris. all for a shot at TWA Championship glory and to main event telethon.
Oh yeah, and two names that were originally going to be there but have both been removed. Fox McCloud last Battlefront, and the most interesting man this Battlefront.
It looks like James Bond and Jaws were going to double team Superman, but Superman reversed it into a double DDT. Looks like we're seeing some cooperation from Bond and Jaws, and I think Incredible Hulk and Dracula are teeing off on the number 40 entrant, Bane.
Why did Bond and Jaws think they could do that to Superman? You know he no-sells.
And Superman just eliminated 007 James Bond. Bond, I don't think, should get overworked over this because he still has the Royal Rumble to think over and think about his strategy. With Jaws, he's going to try to throw Superman over as revenge for eliminating his newfound friend. Jaws seems to have a very hard time trying to throw the Man of Steel out. And to no avail, Superman is still alive. And Bane with a hard tackle to the Incredible Hulk.
Oh no, Superman's gonna make him pay for it.
Superman with a hard drop kick, and Jaws has been eliminated. We're now down. Oh, and looks like Dracula has been eliminated from the contest. I think it was by Bane. And now we're already down to the final three. Superman, Incredible Hulk, and Bane, the number 40 entrant.
And this could be the same final three at the Royal Rumble.
You said it. Superman and the Incredible Hulk, it's like it's Telemania 2 all over again, and Bane's now trying to help the Hulk.
What if it is those two as the finals here?
Oh, the roof off the place would explode if it came down to those two fan favorites. And the Hulk trying to eliminate Superman, but Bane just stopped him. Bane really has no strategy here.
Well, he's never been in a Rumble before, so I guess it's a rookie mistake.
Well, that rookie mistake is going to cost him. Bane just got eliminated by Superman and the Hulk. And now it's down to these two, and it's magic. Is the Hulk going to go for the ride? Superman is having a very hard time trying to get that big green muscle out of the top rope. Out of the ring. And Hulk comes back with hard shots. And now Superman, he's just hanging on. He's just... Hulk! Hard kick! And he wins the Battle Royal!
Here's the winner of the Royal Rumble Invitational, the Incredible Hulk!
Again, he's won the Battle Royal leading up to a Royal Rumble.
Is this a preview of what we're going to see in the next coming week at the pay-per-view? Alright, scram you two. It's time for business. Just when we have a pretty good match going, these two have to ruin it. Pennybags said he was going to come out and make a final announcement here.
Yeah, so who else has he hired? Is it another reject?
Maybe it's Biggest Blue Blood, considering the fact he's exactly like Pennybags in every way. Here's the moment you've all been biting your fingernails over. I am ready to reveal my campaign associate. He has generously donated a handsome sum of money to help me on my campaign. As I said earlier tonight, he is well known in the Television Wrestling Association. He is an entrepreneur of unprecedented scale. He is a big television personality. He is a former TWA general manager.
Oh God, no.
He is Donald Trump!
Are you fucking kidding me?
I should have figured.
Well, look who's back. The one who started this whole downhill trail for the TWA.
How odd is it that the man who beat him to kick him out of the TWA for good, President Obama, has now been ousted, and now this guy is back in? It's like every stipulation we try to put in means nothing now. Just like the Authority coming back after a couple of weeks of being eliminated from the Survivor Series. So I guess we might as well not do any loser leaves or retirement matches, because in the end, they all get reinstated anyway. Of course, Big Show didn't help Donald Trump get back in. It was Pennybags. Thank you for hiring me. Hello, TWA World. Nice to see you again. Now settle down, everyone. Mr. Trump knows he's made some unpopular decisions during his tenure as GM. But he has learned from his mistakes, and he apologizes for them. That's correct. Besides, I'm not here to run this company again. I'm only here to lend financial support and help my new friend keep his job. I'll hire the best production crews to film some political ads. I will get the best writers to help you with your speeches. And most importantly, everyone who votes for Mr. Pennybags will receive free TWA tickets for all of 2015. I'd like to see my old partner Billy Mays get that kind of support.
Gonna take you back to the past.
And Billy Mays, it's the nerve. Sorry to interrupt your board meeting at the Legion of Doom. Listen up, Pennybags. Let me tell you about Andros. He was an evil, power-hungry dictator. One who had millions of Lilac civilians killed during the conquest of his galaxy. Fox had not have blown that fucker to bits, he would have searched for more land. He would have even had his armies come here and capture Earth for him. You see what you did, you shitload of fuck? You suspended a hero. And the Nintendo family is not gonna take it. Which is why we are all ready to walk out on you if you do not reinstate Fox McCloud right now and put him back in the Royal Rumble. Wrestlers are just as rude and defiant as I remember them. You want to walk out on me? What is that, like 5, 6 people? Go ahead, leave. I can get replacements for the Royal Rumble in no time. I didn't just say the Nintendo family. Come on out, guys. There's Mario, there's Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Link, Donkey Kong.
Link is calling out more.
Dracula, James Bond, Superman, Ace Ventura, Mr. Bean, Daisy, Conan, Tarzan, Django, Machete, Wonder Woman, Austin Powers.
What is this, the whole roster?
Almost. And Batman.
Penny Banks looks like he's shitting his pants.
See what you've done, Pennybags? More than half of our roster is standing there ready to walk out on us right before the Royal Rumble. Well, it's your call. Are you going to fire half of our roster? Or are you going to give them what they want? Come on, Mr. Pennybags, don't let those whiners push you around. Show them who's boss. But that's almost all the Royal Rumble participants. Who cares? They're replaceable. Don't give in. Alright! Fox McCloud is reinstated. Now get the hell out of my arena! No!
That had to have been the most defiant act our wrestlers have ever done.
Almost half of the roster stood there and threatened to walk out and walk away from an opportunity to go to telethon, all for Fox McCloud. The Royal Rumble is coming up soon. Don't forget to order it live on pay-per-view. Thanks for joining us, everybody. RJ Peckham and Mark Adams signing off.